Good evening, guys. This is Nilesh Vishwakarma, and welcome to the AngularJS tutorial series. This is the first episode of the series, and in this episode, we will be discussing the basics of AngularJS. We'll look on how we can download the AngularJS library. We'll look on how we can use the AngularJS library into our application. And let me guide you. This is a very simple Hello World application. We won't be using any fancy things here. So it is just a beginning. So let's get started. So in order to get started, you have to download the AngularJS library, and you can do it very easily from angularjs.org. You can go there, download the minified version of the library, and put the library inside the JS folder of your application. I have this AngularJS in my JS folder of my app 1, and for the whole this tutorial, for the very beginning episode 1, we will be using index.html for our whole code. So let's first type the boilerplate code because it's just a boilerplate code and has nothing fancy. I just have included this script angular.js which I had kept in JS folder. Now the thing that you have to look after is this ng app. Now this tells the browser that the application that you're going to render is the Angular application. Whichever code which you write inside the body tag now behave as an Angular code because you have used this attribute ng-app. So let's write something. Let's take an input and let's take a text box. And what we need to do is we have this paragraph tag below the text box, and we want anything that user type in the text box to be displayed in this paragraph tag. So in order to do that, we have to use something called binding ng model. Let's text user, and let place this text inside this txt user. Now if you look closely, what I have done is I have defined this model text user and bind that model with this paragraph tag. Whatever you have to write in these curly braces. You type this and you write the Angular code here in the view. And so I have just defined a model and bind that model with this paragraph tag. So whatever you type in this will be displayed in this. This is only the one-way binding because we have defined the model in the text box, and used that in the text user. So let's run this and see what happens. Okay, I have this hello world, and you can see the grace of AngularJS here. Whatever we are typing in hello world in this text box is getting displayed in the paragraph tag below. Hola, you have created your first AngularJS, the very beginning code. So, good evening. Bye bye, guys. See you in the next episode of the AngularJS. We'll be discussing in depth about controllers, model view, and MVC structure, and why we use AngularJS. So, till then, bye bye.